with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Looking closer toward the midway point of this NFL
we'll
season.
see. I look at it. I don't know. I can't.
Sports. This will be taken short. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
I can use him. But
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go ahead.
Mike's 50. Tighten up.
Hey, check.
Check.
you playing man.
You had another play where your shit went out of bounds and they called that shit a catch. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, come on, Ryan.
I'm not talking about the toe tap
The
one.
intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season, and able to get this one across the 45.
That fall forward animation ain't no good.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Good. Damn, Sully. It like, damn. This nigga just tackled me like 5. Like, I had at least got 5 yards, but then falling for, he fell for another 5 yards past the 1st down mark. That's crazy.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
Check 50. 58. Undercut. Check.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
Oh, yeah, he definitely loved this cover, too.
Defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
But he trying to cover Julio. With the shit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, you got, well, watch him. He loves details.
They toss to Freeman.
If you double team detail, you ain't gonna have nothing.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
He take care of that nigga like he's Julio.
In today's NFL, you hear all the
This
time
nigga
about
doubling the fuck
stretching
out
the
of
field
Julio,
and
though.
creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a
I don't blame
defense to
boy,
chase
man.
you
Ryan, that
all the way
nigga,
to the
that
edges
boy.
and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now early to try and get things done later.
Here's
Hey, Terrence, I still got Robert.
getting it out left side to Sanu.
Fuck.
That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Ryan.
Oh my God, man! What
going
the?
to be incomplete.
It's not even nowhere near.
Trying to be bold
This nigga just threw a complete incomplete pass. The runner. Oh Lord.
How many times have we talked with
I'm about
coaches
to
where
fuck
they
around and
talked
lose
about
this shit,
taking the
which it
emotion
ain't
out
gonna
of their
matter.
decision making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there.
What you running, Wildcat?
Now they got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher.
Thank you, Olsen.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's complete to Jerron Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Ooh, too fun.
It is. It's intercepted.
Let's go, boy.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out
Get his ass,
the same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said,
too far. I mean,
and try and get him settled.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Right there, 54, right there.
Hey, let's go. I'm on. Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
Hey, express. Good job.
On first down, Ryan.
Oh, what?
And it's intercepted.
Oh, my goodness. They let him pick the ball off with the team.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
What you got on, pants? Burning up here, but you got on pants. That makes
Seattle offense
sense.
now set to come back out on the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Oh, he fumbled.
It's loose. It's out.
Oh!
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Wilson. They'll let this go for the end zone. End zone.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf.
He burnt the fuck out of me with DK Metcalf. And I was using.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Yeah. And what's it called to put that shit on the money too? That Russell Wilson put that shit on the money. He threw it out and away. There was no way for me to even get to it. Told you, bro, I'm finna lose this shit. Bro. I don't know how sorry he is. I'm still trying to grasp back. Got me 7
unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Well, they better play Shaquem Griffin this season, but they just, that nigga can be doing so much more somewhere else.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown.
I wouldn't start him. I'll blitz him or something. Put him out there and let that nigga go.
Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. The drive starts.
They ain't coaching him right.
19.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a first down.
D tackle or wide receiver, but probably not from you though. You're not gonna give me nothing.
Connects with Sanu right side.
Worth nothing.
Just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just
he might be slow. I don't want no slow receiver. I already got it. I don't want no slow receiver.
Catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard.
Oh, hell
a very
no.
manageable 2nd and 1.
Not for no tight end first though.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Ryan. Going right side here, and that's complete. Past the 20.
Come on, y'all. What the fuck is this?
For Atlanta. And even 40 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Hey, 21.
You still here?
Now Ryan. And he's got his strong receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio.
Damn, I missed my field goal. Oh.
He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Shit, my suitcase. It's in the, I think it's in the small suitcase. Tell one of them to bring it up.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Throw that shit to DK Metcalf again, and see what happens. What the hell this nigga doing? He's gonna get a delay of game.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space.
Too much over there, buddy.
They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now a give right side. Carson.
Look at that fall forward
That's a
shit.
gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Despite the blitz, they're still
Nigga
able to
got
pick up
all
a
them
nice solid
fucking
game.
yards.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. From the 31, Wilson to the right side and complete to Metcalf. Catch number 44 of on the year. It's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. It's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Carson. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Yeah, he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a tough one right
there. Still running 87, though.
The blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They be confident up for me.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, shoot. He just popped his ass. I should have swatted that. That's my fault.
And taking it to the 15
I should have swatted that. He's playing all right to me.
15 yards on the play, first down.
I promise you, but he making all his reads. Hold on, I'm just rusted, bro. He's making all his reads on mine.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
Sack.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Vic Beasley in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Yeah, Vic Beasley get 9
really
sacks.
Hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. It's complete.
Oh, he counting in to cause a fumble. But he picked that bitch right back
up.
up.
The defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson steps away to his left. He may try. Wilson.
He fumbled. Let's go.
It's out, fumble, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up,
you could have been popped his ass.
Take the hit.
You're not watching.
And in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Wow.
Oh my! Come on, listen, B.
Fair to say, hasn't been
dropped
his best
the
game
easy
throwing the football,
ass.
but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know.
He just dropped the easy fucking pass.
Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
20.
Yeah.
Hey, Wood. Get out.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Now, don't do free light.
Now, hard to believe the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out.
The talented Mr. Ripley.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. To throw again is Ryan.
Sanu, you so fucking trash.
That one nearly picked.
Sanu so fucking trash.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of
How you let him make a play on that, though?
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance. What they're doing.
You just gained fucking point effort. This nigga Calvin Ridley just up here jumping and snagging shit. You 6'2".
Only the second quarter.
Damn, you ain't even trying.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people are wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Hey, Tuesday.
Throwing again on second down. Ryan. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Ryan going to give to Freeman. Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. They end up getting stuck twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. 4th down, and out comes the Falcon kicker, Giorgio Tavecchio. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Short kick. Well, the up middle take it now.
They got stuff on the 3rd and 1.
He'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start out on the ground.
Oh, my God.
He's got a first.
They blocked the shit out of me, bro. They sucked me in. Like, oh, my God. I was long gone.
On the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe.
Wow, long gone.
There are
I know he's
times
gonna
this
run it
game is
again.
about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And the tight end Dixon, left side. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be
Come
second
on,
down.
y'all. How did y'all not get in there?
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Oh my God,
Get it out a
D-line.
couple
Doing
yards
shit
shy of
to help me.
midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. And here we go. Watch the pass.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it
That
in.
D-line, man.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver.
Don't have
We
somebody
asked the
playing
coaches
that. I
about
don't
him,
know
didn't
who it
they?
is.
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and
Got
only
his
his.
ass popped.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 22, Wilson. And this is
Interception.
intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Charles,
Interception.
whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the
I gotta look at that game, matter of
That's who he
fact.
needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be out right at the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I heard 4.
Here's Ryan.
Oh, he left him.
Fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh my God, they let him catch up with that animation. Oh my goodness, he left his ass.
Anytime a defense can sit back
Get
in a
the
zone
fuck
like
outta
that,
here.
it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On second down, it's Freeman. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Damn.
Knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
They need to cut his ass.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
They need to cut Justin Hardy, bitch. I don't even why do you have him?
Hey, 59, ready?
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And he's got Sanu. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards.
Why
And
is
the
he
drive keeps going. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Mike 54. 3 buns. Hey, exit.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he's got it. And he is in.
Only shit Sanu gonna catch is wide open shit. Sorry.
Mohamed Sanu, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Tavecchio to add the PAT.
Boy, them niggas trash as fuck. I'm over here struggling to run the fucking ball against this nigga.
And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosch.
I got a game right after this shit.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Hybrid. You talking about for safety? I would do hybrid or zone. Hybrid. That shit give you both of them.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Wait!
Oh,
I could have picked that off. That's my fault. I'm thinking he's going to get sacked. He hurried and threw the fucking ball.
But it'll be 2nd down.
Should have been sacked, though. I ain't getting away with murder. Murder, she wrote.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I got you.
To throw again. Wilson going for the deep ball. That's caught.
He caught this shit.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 61 yards. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
What a difference a play makes.
That was a nice little counter. The setup was good.
As he loses a yard or two.
At the 16-yard line.
Black lady. 36 power.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson eluding the pressure right.
Pick. True for it. Pick this. He threw it right into.
It brings up 3rd.
Oh my goodness.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight.
He threw it right at your bitch ass. What is you doing?
Let's start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. And Myers able to knock it through.
We need to score one more time. He's still in the damn game.
16-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh, he's gonna pick it off. Oh my God, he picked that bitch off with one fucking hand.
Intercepted. Shaquille Griffin.
Oh my God, it just flew in the air. That shit flew, tipped and flew in the air.
A critical error there in a tight game.
Oh my goodness, that nigga scooped that bitch from inch from hitting the fucking ground. Boy, they killing me.
Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Pick right back to me.
At the goal line. It's Desmond Trufant.
Oh, now I'm on a 2-yard line because this nigga got up and got tackled.
Between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Ryan back into his end zone.
Oh man, Ryan, bro.
He was looking for
what the
Julio
fuck is he
Jones, his
throwing?
Pro Bowl receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to
All
get
you
it
have
out
to
to
do
his
is blitz
receiver.
Matt Ryan, bro. He can't throw it.
Incomplete.
Big
He can't
play
throw
coming
it,
up.
bro.
Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Real bullshit.
And the blitz does come.
That's pass interference.
Complete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there.
I tell you the
continue
truth,
to
bro.
win
He
the
just
clock.
he bumped my nigga so fucking hard. He rolled and fell on the ground. This fucking DB fell on the fucking ground.
Returnable for Lockett.
Shit crazy, bro. He just bumped him. He fell.
Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Wilson, after the play fake to Carson.
Sack.
Brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
54.
I'm here all day.
Throwing is Wilson. Got some real estate inside the 30. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Bro. This nigga done took the lead.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, boy, he making all these fucking
DK
leads.
Metcalf. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just one fourth-quarter comeback for the QB. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae
Wow.
Freeman.
Y'all, it's like y'all intentionally didn't block Bobby Wagner right there. It's like y'all blocked everybody but him on fucking purpose. On fucking purpose. That's exactly what that looked like right there.
And flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
54, south. Hey, high 7.
What the fuck is that? Hey, quit doing all that dumbass shit.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan.
Yeah, can you have any cover 3
On the left
duties?
side.
So it looks like he's
Again,
staying in
there
cover
are
3.
30 big ones.
That could very well be a
No,
defining play in this game.
you know my offense
A
really
touchdown,
trash.
That gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Like I said, with me, he
They'll
kept
throw
playing
on
cover 2
first down
man.
with Ryan.
And I was like, okay, so you know my favorite play. I kept throwing this shit right down the middle on his ass.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I had him down the middle, but they gave the animation where the ball slow up and the DB come back, catch up to it and knock it down. He completely burnt me.
He was looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work.
Oh man, what? Oh, my line.
The ball to the playmaker that you just described.
But that nigga didn't get
Looking down
no
at that sheet,
fucking
you
yard.
find people
Well, I'm
plays,
eating dinner right
not
now. I was just
necessarily
watching him
X's and
play
O's,
game.
and that's exactly what they did there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
In about 10 minutes, we'll play. I'm almost done.
51, south.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Fuck.
And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard
I should have stayed my ass in that pocket.
But that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
The kick by Tavecchio is good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20.
All this nigga need is a field goal to take the fucking win.
Line.
he going to his bread and butter. And you see how long it's taking my defensive line just to even get some pressure on this man. Alright.
Wilson to throw. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to let it fly.
He damn near caught that, man. Where my defensive line at, though? Nowhere to be fucking found.
Instead, it's second down. These are the spots this stage of the game
where
it pays to have speed on the perimeter.
That's the only way.
Certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation,
he almost caught that boy.
Yeah, he almost caught that shit. You see what I'm doing? Everything.
To run with him stride for stride.
They are in the 4th in Buffalo, and that's now a 2-touchdown game as the Eagles have scored again. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. Back to throw.
Sack his ass that time.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tack McKinley in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
That let me know Big Beasley fucking
Wilson to the Seahawks.
Well, I don't hear his name nowhere.
It's 3rd and long here. He'll look to throw.
What are you doing, Dion? Pick that shit, bro. That nigga was on that shit like right on fucking right.
Second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, but whatever play gets run, they have the ability
you see that he didn't do shit.
Just smacked this.
One score
Really, he didn't even do nothing. I just saw the replay.
They're going to go for it here.
Like, he didn't even go for the ball.
54.
Y'all both of them said fuck it. Ain't going nowhere.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Ooh.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, boy.
59, ready. Hey, stick jump. Hey, son. Hey, stick jump.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the
Oh my fucking goodness. Oh my fucking goodness. This nigga done won. Oh my fucking goodness. Freeman fumbled. I could have kneeled. I could have kneeled the end of the game, but I don't know, bro.
Oh, Bobby Wagner hit you.
Yeah, he hit me.
Oh,
he got off the block. He got off the block after he was blocked and hit me. Unfucking believable.
He hit you so hard, he spun around.
I just knew they were finna let this nigga hit me and fumble. Ridiculous.
Oh boy.
I had the game.
You should kneel that shit, boy. God
First
damn.
down. Carson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now
damn, that's game, bro. Let's this ISO. Let's this ISO get him.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Oh my God, that's messed up.
Oh, that's a crazy way to lose.
So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers.
I got another game right after this shit. I mean, that loss it sucks because he made it too.
And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So the victory here for Seattle.
Damn,
and
bro.
it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in.
And they wouldn't let me pick it up. They let his lineman pick it up.
5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen,
add to the losses. Add to the losses.
Because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for the Seahawks, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.
I got another game. Sad way to lose. Which it don't matter. But the fact that I lost to a person y'all say is sorry as fuck. It sucks. That nigga got a fumble, bro. That nigga got a fumble.
That was a crazy way to lose, bro.
It was. Hold on, I gotta play Vikings in Hard Knocks. This nigga said 15 minutes. Oh, hold on, let me stop this. Let me stop the broadcast.